Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mike Frost here on Georgia, Alabama Sports live from the Smiths Station Invitational here in Smiths Station, Alabama. Big high school tournament going on this weekend here. 17 teams. We're getting ready to go down to the finals, all 14 weight classes. Next to me right here, I got Coach Tommy Sanders from Smiths Station, legendary local legend in the wrestling realm as far as coaches go. Got 10 of your 14 wrestlers making it to the finals so far today.
Yeah, we've had a great day.
Oh yeah. And you've been doing this for a long time. You're known around town as a great coach as far as wrestling goes. What would you say kind of brought you to that and kind of gives you that drive and gives you that edge as far as over everybody else, as far as Smith Station as a school being the top team in Alabama? What gives y'all that edge, boy?
I think we try to instill the will to win, and the reason we have a scoreboard is we're trying to win. And every time we go out there, we're doing our best to win. Not we don't we have a philosophy around here that we don't try not to lose. So if you take that mindset, you're not going to be very successful. So every attempt is scoring next points.
Oh, exactly. I mean, you got to go into it with that aggressiveness. And I've been here. This is my third time here at the school to cover a wrestling match. And that's that. If I were to describe your team, it's aggressive.
Yeah,
I
we
mean, they
like to be
come out
aggressive.
on fire. And I love watching the kids. I mean, your son, Eli, defending state champion, getting ready to go back at it again. He was at a big tournament this past weekend, I believe, down in Florida.
Yes, sir.
Played against what, four state champions and what is it, a Fargo?
There was a Fargo All-American in his bracket, and he actually finished third in that bracket. That's how hard it was. And the one Eli beat in the semis was 5-0. That kid had one loss on the year, and that was to the Fargo All-American.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, that's a big tournament y'all had down there. A lot of high quality student athletes, a lot of high quality wrestlers. And I believe that's kind of what gives y'all a little bit of an edge as well, is you're not afraid to schedule those type of tournaments and get these kids those against those higher competition, the higher intensity kind of atmospheres. And it gives your kids obviously an advantage. Like I said, 10 out of 14 wrestlers in the finals today gives them an advantage in tournaments like this because they've been in those big spots.
It does, and as a matter of fact, we went on Friday. On Friday of last week, we went down to Gulf Breeze, Florida. But on Thursday night, we wrestled the number 3 and number 14 in the state, and we were 1-1 on the night. But what it does is exposes our weaknesses, and we get to come back and work on those. A lot of times, if you don't have enough competition, you just think you're great, and we like to humble ourselves when we can.
Yeah, give yourself something to work on, especially when it's kind of early in the wrestling season, kind of getting towards that part where the state qualifiers and the tournaments and the duels and everything start to happen. So yeah, it gives them that advantage as far as going in. They know what they have to work on. They know what it takes to beat the best. And they've been doing it so far. I mean, you've got a great team, great record so far. I believe, what are y'all, 15-2, I believe, on the season?
15-2 on our dual season record.
And then going into those tournaments, I mean, y'all know everybody goes, they're going to Smith Station, they're going to Panthers. So it is fun. It's obviously, I mean, you've got some great wrestlers out here. Like we brought up your son. I like to bring up like Xerxes Ellison, who just signed a Division I scholarship. What's he been like?
Xerxes has been great. He's a great leader. He and Eli are real leaders on the team. Xerxes signed with or was committed to Washington, University of Washington Lee. And I won't go into specifics, but basically he's gonna end up not paying anything,
Awesome.
And to a great institution. I think it's over 90,000 a year just to go there.
Wow.
It's a great academic school.
Yeah,
So we're proud of him and his opportunity.
that's awesome right there.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot of people think about it. A lot of kids going to play football, baseball, others as far as getting the president's. And then you got the wrestling, you got these big programs, and like with the way your program has grown, y'all are starting to get that Division I attention. Those recruiters are coming down here to see because everybody tends to think Midwest,
Right.
they think Northeast when it comes to wrestling. They don't want to think about Southeast, but y'all are starting to grow following down here as far as coaches want to come down and see what kind of athletes you have.
Well, we hope so. And the more competitive we become, the more they will start to look at us. So,
Oh yeah.
I would like to highlight, the Washington and Lee is a university that's academic. Something that was a high priority. I've got several of my starters who are
Now, right now, I was 75 white all
final day.
one minute, 55, so start of grain, hardness, smoothness, what would the table, man?
Ray Allen, which he's a 4.2, and they're all in the finals, so they're scuba diving.
Yes.
You know, they're doing all the things that you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. You know, that's what makes you successful as a team when you keep your foot down.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You got the student. I mean, that's why the student part comes first and student athlete. You know, you can be as athletic as they come, but if you don't have that determination for us in the classroom or outside the classroom, they're helping set these kids up in the school as in general, as far as Smiths Station, setting these kids up for adulthood and setting up for life in general. So knowing what it takes to get wrestling's going to take you so far.
That's correct.
As far as physically goes, but mentally, it's going to take you a whole lot further through life.
It sure will. It helps you to overcome. I know a lot of guys lost first round today, and it's at the end of the world. All right, and they go back out next match. They get a finish. They figure out that life began again.
Oh yeah,
So
exactly.
it's kind of like what hits you in life. You can't stay down. You just got to go through that challenge. So
Exactly. That's what I love about it. And I've gotten back into the wrestling realm far as this year, being able to cover y'all's tournaments and all that. I can say I haven't been as excited to be in the middle of a sport in a long time. You know, I'm a football guy. I covered 3 years. I played for forever. So being in the middle of this wrestling thing, it's like a whole new intensity. And I get amped up. Like, even if I don't know the kids, I'm like, it's like watching a legal fight.
right, it's
But
great.
it's amazing to watch, and I love watching what you've done with this team and the way you coach them, because you see some coaches more of on the aggressive side, more on the outer side. It's kind of like you go in there with the confidence of, all right, I've coached you what you need to do all week long. You know what you have to do. I'm just going to talk to you through it.
Well, I talk to some of them. I do yell at some of them. Some of them like to be motivated.
Yeah, yes, yes.
But yeah, uh, when they get to the semifinals and finals, if they don't know what they're doing at that point, we just do something right.
That's true.
So they have talent to beat them. So we try to let them make mistakes and try to work them through.
That's awesome right there. And obviously it's working because, like I said, y'all are becoming one of the premier wrestling teams, wrestling schools, and your program in the entire, I'm going to just say Alabama, but Southeast, I believe y'all are starting to do as well. So the development that you put in on these kids and the amount of hours, I mean, these kids, everybody thinks wrestling's just ain't the winter sport. They don't realize that it's all year long for a lot of these kids.
It is like every other sport now. There is no such thing as in season. This is the only time you do it. You've got to work out a season, and we've had kids seasons. A bunch of kids go to Penn State camp. Awesome. So that's been good for us. We've been going there 4 or 5 years in a row. It just adds another layer of learning to them.
Yeah.
We also have several kids that compete in national tournaments like Xerxes and Eli. They went to junior teams. Xerxes went to a national tournament in Iowa, and we took Eli to Fargo, North Dakota. I never thought I'd go to North Dakota, and definitely not as a wrestling fan. But it was a good experience. So
It's awesome. I mean, just to get those kids, and that's kind of the things that the kids are going to take with them through life. But I remember a lot of the things, coming up myself, playing, being able to go to these tournaments. The one thing you remember, no matter how old you get of those high school years, when you're with your teammates and you're learning, right, and you're kind of getting better, because that kind of builds that foundation for who you become as a man, right? And being in sports, wrestling, being around it, I believe that's one of the sports where it's the most integral sport as far as becoming a man goes. And becoming a female is now the interesting.
that's right.
Yeah. So
My wife is coaching. I'll put a plug in for Jenny Sanders.
Jenny?
Coach Jenny is her team is 10-1 on the season. Awesome. Dual wrestling, and they're doing a really good job. And her top assistant is Eric Bassinet, and on the north side, my assistant is Murray Zoll. He does an awesome job, and we've got a lot of good people here to help out and make this successful, because you can't, 4 or 5 people can't make this work.
Yeah.
The tournament that we've got running right here, the parents are great. And that leads me into our three sponsors
Okay.
that I'd like to mention, if that's okay. Piggly Wiggly, always been a great supporter of Smith Station Wrestling. They're one of our big supporters. Greens Propane, who is the Smith Station Athletics. Both of those companies have been big supporters of Smith Station Athletics. Ed Green, Mike Green's son, was my first state placer at Smith Station.
Awesome.
So
So
he's actually on the board up there. And then Roof Rangers is a big supporter, and we have them on the mats, and they help us buy the mats. It's awesome.
And that's what happens. That's what helps when you get the community involved. You get these companies come in and they see what you're wanting to do with the program, and they want to get involved with it and watch these kids grow as well. So I mean, that's an amazing thing to be able to be here, see it. I love being here with you today. I love being able to watch this tournament here. I appreciate you having it on. Coach Tommy Sanders, everybody. Thank you. Get ready for some finals tournaments coming up here soon here on Talk Alabama Sports Live.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson.
It's here. Glenn Smith's closing out the year. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Terrains. New full-size GMC Sierras, almost $15,000 off. New GMC Terrain Elevations, as low as $289 per month. Or take advantage of 0% financing, plus no payments until April of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Gear up for the holidays with great offers from Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Right now, get a new Chevy Silverado 4x4 Crew Cab, discounted up to $14,750 off MSRP. Or a new Chevy Traverse, discounted up to $6,000 off. And the new Chevy Equinox is up to $5,000 off. Plus, we'll make your season even brighter with no payments until April. Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel. Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Hula Hands delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're gonna make you feel at home. They're gonna take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Gear up for the holidays with great offers from Glenn Smiths Chevrolet. Right now, get a new Chevy Silverado 4x4 Crew Cab, discounted up to $14,750 off MSRP. Or a new Chevy Traverse, discounted up to $6,000 off. And the new Chevy Equinox is up to $5,000 off. Plus, we'll make your season even brighter with no payments until April. Glenn Smiths Chevrolet in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
And we're back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live at the Smiths Station Invitational here for wrestling. You see it going on right now. We got one of the consolation matches. The winner of these two are going to the third place match. We got Walker from Auburn and DuPont from Jordan going against one another. Right now, Walker's up 75 in the second period. Right now, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Smith Chevrolet, typical Houston Clinic and Kinetic Clinic Gentlemen, for helping us bring these broadcasting guys. We're here for this one. You see it going on the mat. And right now, we're going to be covering mainly the finals today. There's going to be all 14 weight classes. There's 17 teams in this tournament. And right now, we've got Smiths Station, Auburn High School, Opelika, Gopher, Georgia schools as well. You got Jordan, LaGrange. You've got Russell County, Central Phoenix City, Northside, Mueller, Callaway, Kendrick, Shaw, Beauregard, Spencer, Carver, Montgomery's made the trip, and Hardaway. So it's a lot of local talent. A lot of you even traveled if you think about it between Callaway. Those are hour drives out here, minimum. So a lot of it going on today, but we're getting out here towards the end of it. We'll see some of the consolation matches going on now. But I'd like to take this little bit of a time to go through what we're going to see as far as the finals go. Talking to the wrestling tournament director, we've got Brian Easton, the athletic director for Smiths Station, kind of directing the tournament here. Got everything going. Huge turnout. If you pull up to the parking lot, you think there's some kind of party going on. But right now, we're starting off with a 106-pound weight division here at Smiths Station. So, as far as the 106-pound weight division, we're going to get to see Cooper Manderson, young phenom, at Smiths Station. Coming up, he'll be battling Carver Montgomery as well. As we go on down there. 113, you've got Parker Van Noy from Beauregard going against Ethan Hawkins from Smiths Station. Then you got Eli Sanders, the defending state champion in Smiths Station. He was a state champion in 113, but now he's at 120. He'll be wrestling against Junior Whitaker from Shaw. So 126, Justin Ford. Second spot last year in Norton High School. He'll be going up against Brad Rolo for Smiths Station. Elijah Tatum, Smiths Station High School. You have the 132 weight division going over against Darian Shepard from Jersey. If you haven't noticed so far, almost every team out of the 14 weight classes we're going to get today, you're going to hear 10 kids from Smiths Station. So a very high active, very high producing program here in Alabama. After that, you're going to have Harry Grant from Beulah High School. He'll be wrestling against Alistair Martin in the 138-pound division. 144, Jerry Rivera from Kendrick going against Devontae Smith from Russell County. 150, Christian Black from LaGrange, Taylor Webb from Central Phoenix City. So you're starting to get some of these other schools kind of get involved here as well. It's not just all, Smiths Station is a dominant program, but you're going to get some of these other kids individually wrestle their tails off, and they're going to make it from other schools as well. You got Noah Mitchell at the 157-pound weight division out of Opelika. He's going against Tristan Pyatt for Smiths Station. Masij Pajek from Auburn to the 165 against LaDamian Sassine, Russell County. Mason Boykin, LaGrange High School, at the 175-pound weight division, will be going up against Jordan Peters from Opelika. 190. We got state qualifier on Maury Allen at the 190 weight division here from Smiths Station, going up against Jason Hood from Beulah High School. So we got a couple of young kids in here as well that made it to the finals. Xerxes Ellison, newly signed to a Division I scholarship, like we talked about earlier with Coach Sanders from Washington University. They'll be wrestling against Davis Lamine from Dothan in 215-pound weight division. Xerxes so far today. They're this weekend, so between yesterday and today. Rematches, 3 pinfalls, total 1 minute 22 seconds. This is the longest he's had to wrestle in 3 matches so far this weekend. The 285, we got another Smiths Station kid, Alex Britton, who's already had 3 pinfalls as well. He'll be going up against Tevin Mackfield from Callaway, who made a big, from what I've been talking to some of the coaches on here, a big upset in the semifinals to get to this point, make it to the finals against Alex Britton. Now, with that going said, right now we got Russell County going up against Auburn in the 285 right here in the consolation match as well. So coming up soon here, we've been doing a lot of rundown, a lot of talking. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of introduction into what we're going to be covering today here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. After that, we're going to start with the 106-pound weight division. So you're going to get to see the finals here in just a moment. Now, in between, I have a little trophy presentation. But later on today, like I said earlier, we did an interview with Coach Tommy Sanders from Smiths Station. We'll be interviewing athletic director Brian Easton as he comes on the call as well. So while the finals are going on, we're going to get to speak with coaches. Coach, head football coach Shelly, also played running the athletic program here at Smiths Station. Give those ladies here as far as the atmosphere has gotten. Flag football made it to the state semifinals. Smiths Station football is turning around. Basketball is making the charts. Volleyball. So you got all these sports right now that are getting more attention, more funding into the programs. The kids are starting to show fruits of that labor there going on with the also. As we're here at Smith Station High School, we'll take a break here in just a moment, give you a little bit of a time to get ready for these finals upcoming. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Smith Chevrolet, Connect Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. Go ahead and just bring you here today. Again, this is Mike Frost on the call. I got Luke Rogers back here producing, running the show from me in line. We'll be back here in just a moment from Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Gear up for the holidays with great offers from Glenn Smiths Chevrolet. Right now, get a new Chevy Silverado 4x4 Crew Cab, discounted up to $14,750 off MSRP. Or a new Chevy Traverse, discounted up to $6,000 off. And the new Chevy Equinox is up to $5,000 off. Plus, we'll make your season even brighter with no payments until April. Glenn Smiths Chevrolet in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Is here. Glenn Smiths closing out the year. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Terrains. New full-size GMC Sierras almost $15,000 off. New GMC Terrain Elevations as low as $289 per month. Or take advantage of 0% financing plus no payments until April of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Is here. Glenn Smiths closing out the year. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Terrains. New full-size GMC Sierras almost $15,000 off. New GMC Terrain Elevations as low as $289 per month. Or take advantage of 0% financing plus no payments until April of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Stand alone with fire inside, with passion burning in my veins.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Imagine making your dreams a reality, achieving your goals and aspirations, and having a financial partner that understands your dreams never sleep. At Kinetic Credit Union, we're more than just a bank. We're 40,000 members strong, with local service, personal connections, and a nationwide network. Leading-edge technology to help you make financial decisions easier, smarter, and safer. We are Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we're back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live for the finals at Smiths Station Invitational here at Smiths Station High School in Alabama. Got the 106 match between Cooper Manderson of Smiths Station, Justin Wells of Carver Montgomery. I'm joined here by athletic director of Smiths Station, Brian Easton. Okay, hold on, please. Glad to be here at Smiths Station with you, brother. How you feel about the tournament going?
Well, man, I'm real happy. I was telling speaking Chris, this is a good thing for you get both Georgia, Alabama here. This has been a fulfillment that we've seen. It's amazing all the people over the past 2 years that constantly come back to this Station, back to the Hardway Invitationals and other things like that. So it's a great thing for community. Kind of a good way to Christmas home, really get ready for college football.
We like to know that, with the college football playoffs going on as well, but this wrestling term right here, like I was talking to Coach Sanders earlier on. I played football my whole life. I played Coach Sanders, played in college. This is a different atmosphere. So it's just intense. It's like legal fight. And it's everybody, it's just more exciting.
I wrestled in high school, and I always tell people, there's nothing really what happens behind the scene that makes it so fun.
Let's see, we got Cooper Manderson going against Justin Wells.
Justin Wells
got the pinfall, so he'll win the 106 weight division. Congratulations to the young man from Carver Montgomery.
He's a tough wrestler.
Yeah, he's going to be a young kid at the 106. Cooper Manderson, I've seen him wrestle sometimes, and he's a tough kid as well. I believe he's going to be a good one throughout the year.
Yeah, I think both of them are eighth graders. Yeah. It's not the first time they've wrestled. He's that great on him. He did what he did. But we got another.
They're letting third and fourth place will finish up over there. So as long as you've been to Smith Station now, I've seen myself being on the outside looking at coming around covering ball games. I see the changing environment, changing the atmosphere. The kids are getting more involved. The community's always going to be involved. It seems like they're getting more excited as well. There's much stuff going on with the athletic program. Who do you think is part of the thing that you've been able to bring to Smith Station kind of up that level in this 7-8 school in Alabama?
I'm going to be honest with you. It's not me. It's everybody wanting something successful. I say it all the time. Central office administration. It's everybody. Situation blessed. You have a principal who was a football coach, Navy. His assistant principals, everybody have been a coach. 2 of them have been ADs. So, it's kind of intimidating for me. There's an expectation, no matter how that's the best. We're all trying to make, it's like last night, it starts out with the best games.
Yeah.
And, we have 3 of our assistant principals rolling around in Florida. Everybody's doing something. Principals here. There's his wife's 50th birthday today. He still came up here in the same night. But he's up here supporting the team. This is great. Like, we want the kids to be successful.
Happy birthday to Coach Adam Johnson's wife out there. Coach Johnson's watching. We coached for a little bit back in the day. I've known for a long time, but to see y'all both progress throughout the years in the positions y'all are in. And like you said, it does help. Even though it's a little bit intimidating, like you said, it does help to have that experience from all that other people in the program, between the principal, the assistant principal. There's people you can kind of lean on, people who've been in certain positions. They've experienced the ups and downs of that position as well. So we have people you can kind of turn to and talk to, and kind of makes it more of a camaraderie thing rather than a competitive thing where people are looking back over each other's shoulders.
We're all pulling the same rope, same way around. Time when something's critiqued, it's not because of that. It's not right. It's because we want to make it better. It's like that. We're all being here. Let's have lives going up, profits. So that's the little things that all the administration can do. And the coaches have been going on. This new thing, our kids. We just started a new thing. Matter of fact, last week, we're doing a week we're football. Bring those out, bring it all against ours. Basically, they get a profile. It tells academics and all their little highlights of wrestling, has track meets in there. So we're constantly doing something that they were using.
Yeah, that's awesome. That kind of give those kids that something to look forward to. It's like talking about Coach Sanders earlier as well. It's not just the fact that these kids are great wrestlers in this program. It's got a lot of kids who are top talent between Xerxes Ellis and Eli Sneed and Harley Allen. Alex Britton's even stepping up this year. But the fact that all these kids are going sixth grade in the ancient classroom as well. I mean, you ain't just got to map. At least four of the wrestlers over 4.0 GPAs going into these colleges. I mean, congratulations up to the three Xerxes Ellison on the Washington League. 4.2 GPA, I believe is what it said earlier. So you're going to a prestigious program that's 90,000 school. So, you know, it's more of an academic school, but it's got that wrestling going on with it. So with wrestling, especially down in the southeast, you know, everybody gets about Midwest, Northeast as far as this Sunday. But now in the southeast, it's going to get this program like those sounds like me, like y'all are back in here, and like how the way the room is kind of getting reminded. These kids are starting to get noticed nationally as well. I don't know. Yeah, we got two kids now. Jordan is being one knee line. What he can go forward. Actually, make that was. Yeah, they get 9 year big size. So they'll try to make a brand that's not this global brand. Where they were signing flash bricks. Or this is down here. Nobody thinks South Wrestling. One thirteen. The has been built. I guess that's Man, I'll be looking forward to that one, man. It made us electric atmospheres. Now we're getting ready for the 113 weight division. For Van Noy Beauregard going against Ethan Monk from Smiths Station. Van Noy 17-3 on the season. Monk is 20-3. Two great wrestlers in the 13-pound weight division here. Well, Van Noy state champion Lamb. She got a returning champion. Monk, we watched the wrestle a few times. It's going to be a tough team. They were actually recent. For top one thing you see go but dude, yeah, but he came over one day. They were wrestling back. They know each other for yeah. Now they get to go into the finals. So I'm sure they still talk. So they'll be able to get back on. I'll take it for that. Some members say the way in the world say the word of the bar. Trying to get you first. Right. I know the score 3-0 after the control and takedown from Van Noy. You know, see kind of the implicit, you got the points that are gone, kind of get crowd more, but in between, kind of hear a little bit of this loud how silent it is. So you're throwing seats in there into it, kind of focused on the match rather than parents are different. Oh, yeah, saying for me, when a baby out there, they start getting on toes. You got to get them behind that rope. Yeah. Well, you see, you can be out there, and I've seen it with a couple of parents, especially mothers. You see those signs where, and he's basically in a fight. Out here trying to hear this kind of thing. He starts getting folded up a little bit, and all of a sudden that anxiety kicks in. You hear mama scream. Nice picture. Even so, there's a lot of technical. And I'll say Van Noy, I've watched him throughout his own career. He's getting better. He's really getting wrestling and watching it like ways and still got to get a chance to be a two-time. That's awesome right there to be able to do, especially down here in the state of Alabama. I mean, it's not smaller schools at this level. And y'all are 7A. There's the highest classification in Alabama. I believe Overland's. Yeah, they've done a great job as a program. Last year they were state runner up in the bull. Had 2 steps in parts restore. We got a lot of talent around here in the area between from here to Opelika and then even over into Columbus, and you're going to see it all today here. Because, I mean, there's still the 14 championships going on, 11 schools being represented. I'm sorry, 14 schools being represented. I believe only 3 schools have been killed. So you still got a lot of area. Going in here, a lot of athletes from different areas still competing at this level. Even though, like I said, y'all have dominated 10 kids wrestling in the finals out of the 14 weight classes. But this is a just, I mean, this is so yeah.
But it's good to be the individual in it. And there's several wrestlers from local schools that are really fun to watch this out. I be a little self-public and we'll watch them.
Oh, yeah.
I have them like him and this is watching.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got to watch him. I got to Justin Ford, you're speaking about it, the 126. I got to watch him wrestle. I believe it was last week or the week before at Jordan. There was a odd match going on over there. And he was actually wrestling up 132, sometimes 138, just so they can get somebody to fill in spots.
Trying to win matches.
Yeah, so I mean, to go up in weight class and be able to still compete and still win, I mean, that's no matter which league it is, it's not an easy feat. Outweigh about 10, 15.
No, it's not. You always tell people in football, you get out there and you're not always the biggest person, the nicest person. But the rest of most of the time, you see for a leg, really,
Yeah.
less than 10.
And that one just comes down to who's stronger, who's got more will. Whereas in weight, like we talked about football, this is bad level in the technique. In wrestling, this you're man on man up against one another. You don't have that. I'm not going.
And I say it all the time, wrestlers work a big year. It's that successful in this been around for 6, 7 years. It's a sport that takes time, takes reps and breaks from it's really a crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost did in high school. I never did wrestling.
They take a wrestling back in the day.
I tried. Coach Scott, it was his first year at Jordan. And I was a senior in high school at Jordan, and he got me to go out for practice. And I realized right then, I was I thought I was in shape until I tried to wrestle. Man, of course, I'm not, can't tell now. Back then I was about 215. I got out there and I was like, man, 2 minutes for a period. 30.
No, it does.
When you're like, I'm just grappling with somebody for minutes on end, the amount of work these kids have to put in, it's like a lot of people just think of wrestling early, like I talked to Coach Sanders. It's just a winter sport. And then you think November through February, they don't think about the time. A lot of those kids wrestling in club teams, and it's a year round, so it's get a break from it. But all that work and all that technique and all that coming to the goals and the stakes and everything, qualify for state. That endurance is
it really helps them too. Because they kind of helps balance the metabolism too, where it's not a it's really got to be a science with this. How they do things and manage the bills that these are. You go out there because much that's not.
Yeah.
Hydration things so space just to get this generationally is player that can down for it's trying to protect so in person.
Right. I can recall back in the seniors while I was listening. Not to name any names, but I know some guys. They'd go in the shower room in the clubhouse, put up the mats up against the wall, garbage bag for a jump shoot and a jump rope, and they're just jumping with all the steam going in the shower, trying to drop that weight. Yeah. We're seeing here we got the 11-0 right now with Van Noy as a mocking squash.
Nice burst. That goes on.
He's holding the wrist. See a good match like you talked about earlier, getting more being defending state champion. Showing themselves a way to try to defend that title here this year.
That's right. That's another thing about wrestling. I really like it for you. Where you go with a it's a bit of a family. It's still fun watching. You go to tournaments, and these kids, they'll be coming to wrestling to them now. But the next tournament they're at, they'll be hanging out, having a conversation with each other. It's neat to see how these kids interact with things. What they do excited.
It's a lot of that's one of the things I've noticed about it. Covering a couple of these kids game of one another. You notice that it's not. So he'll be the first place finisher here in the 113 weight division. Congrats to Parker Van Noy. But again, like I said earlier, with the way the camaraderie goes, you see these kids kind of. It's different than other sports. Kids kind of hanging out because I mean you are man on man. You're up against one another all the time. It's more of an intimate sport.
That's right.
So
I never hung out with these.
Uh-uh. After football, I didn't want to hang out with everybody. No. I think we're going to get ready to take a break here again. Thank Coach East for being with us at doing a great job. If y'all don't make it, come out here, watch some sports out here, watch these athletes play, and watch what they're doing out here at the school. Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. And now we're back here. We got the 120-pound weight division between defending state champ Eli Sanders and Smiths Station. You're seeing him in the white with the black stripes, black outline. Actually doing against Shaw's Gino Whitaker. Eli 24-1 on the year. The defending state champ lost against the Florida state champions. He gets 4 points on the near fall. So that puts him up 7-0 now, just 30 seconds into the match. Now we know Eli Sanders is a big proponent here around town as far as kind of like I guess you would say he's more of a Tasmanian devil back. So the aggressiveness and the speed from the young man. He's also his father in the coach Smith Station right now trying to lock up Whitaker around the edge. Got that left shoulder staying on top of him. I don't want to let Whitaker get an escape and another near fall there, but left 4 more points. So that puts him up 11-0 now. Less than a minute to go here in the first period. You can just see the aggressive nature just all over Sanders. Now he's trying to go for the pin to get that left shoulder down on the ground. Whitaker trying to fight his way off of it. Trying to roll him up. He's right down there to watch it. Trying to get that shoulder down.
13-pound mellow, start making your way toward another thing.
Now. And another knee fall that makes it 15-0. So that will give Eli Sanders the title at the 120-pound weight division with the technical fall. 15-point victory in the first period. Able to take the technical fall and get the victory. So he'll get the 120-pound weight class first place. Gino Whitaker was second place from Shaw High School. Another great match there at the one. I'm looking forward to has over 1,000 taking place in the state. Stretched over into the right relevant stretch big. Most South Sanders has determined. So the next matchup coming out at 126. Justin Ford from Jordan High School going up against Bryant Rolo from Smiths Station. Ford came in second state last year in the Class 2A division. GHSA out of Columbus, Georgia. Actually, looks like we're going to be waiting a little bit as we get ready for the match. It looks like, all right, never mind. All right, we got Rolo coming out now. I didn't know we were waiting on the match on the other match. Things. 113 Now, Craig, for division titles. I'll be back in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Gear up for the holidays with great offers from Glenn Smiths Chevrolet. Right now, get a new Chevy Silverado 4x4 Crew Cab, discounted up to $14,750 off MSRP. Or a new Chevy Traverse, discounted up to $6,000 off. And the new Chevy Equinox is up to $5,000 off. Plus, we'll make your season even brighter with no payments until April. Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
And we're back. Invitational from North Carolina. And your champion is from Judy High School. Six-pound weight class. Justin Ford, Curtin High School. Going against Bryant Rollo for Smiths Station Ford, 21-5 on the season. Bryant Rollo's 10-3 coming into this match for first place here at the Smiths Station Invitational. You know, seeing the first four weight classes so far. Great program going on. If you're just catching on, Cooper Manderson lost to Justin Wells of Carver Montgomery in the 106-pound weight division. So Justin gets kicked there. Parker Van Roy from Overall against the 100-pound weight division. And the 120 defending champ Eli Sanders was miscatching to be Whitaker Shaw by touchdown. 0. Big now we got Justin Ford. 6-2. Justin Ford with the red tape for his ankles. Bryant Rollo with the greens. 6-2 right. Justin Ford leading by points in about a minute 10 left here in the first period. Just trying to get position. Got that leg wrapped behind the legs of Rollo. Rollo manages to spin onto his front side. After this, y'all will be able to go back and watch. Listen to the interview we've had with Coach Tommy Sanders on the station and the athletic director. He's two great guys out here in the community as far as where this team goes. And I think they're the luckiest for both of them. Carol Purdue, State Farm, broadcast here at the beginning. If you need insurance, go to Carol State Farm. Brother, Richard is not Winston Chevrolet. But they can bring you Coca-Cola clinic. They'll bring you the broadcast from that. He's like Ricky Rodman producing behind camera. Justin Ford, 9-2 as we get close down into this first period here. Trying to stay controlling. Roll up skate. Now in the first period, Ford takes the 9-2 lead going into the second period. Against Rollo from Smiths Station. Something on here after the second period. Looks to go to the defensive position. And we get a 2-point reversal before tonight, taking 11 to name here early in the second period. He tries to keep control and try to get Rollo on the ground. Try to roll on the backside. Getting close to the edge forward, trying to make sure he maintains and keeps him inside the circle. So they don't have to reset, trying to maintain control here. One red jacket, trying to get the big ring here and win this tournament. Got the chips on. Right leg. Got right around front. Rolling over into his back, trying to get that right shoulder down on the ground. Forward, trying to ride him over. Rolo, we're going to get out of here by another 4 points there for Justin Ford. That puts him up 15-2. Set. This is a big way for 15 seconds. Went through the whistle, so now the reset here. After the near fall, Justin Ford giving them a 15-2 advantage. Takedown can give them the victory here with a technical fall. And it looks like that might be in there for 3 points. Now coming up 18-3. So Ford will be the champion here at the Smiths Station Invitational at the 126-pound weight division over Bryant Rolo at Smiths Station. Congratulations to the Red Jacket for winning. And now we're going to get ready for the 132-pound weight division here. We're getting ready to see another Red Jacket and Darian Shepard. He's got 3 wins so far in this tournament. This Elijah Taylor, Smith Station. One of the more dominant wrestlers in the area of the stadium. He's got 3 pins and just 2 minutes and 28 seconds total time to match so far in this tournament. Now we still got the consolation match going on in third place. That's why the other guy. Like again, here we've got so far as the victories go so far today. We've got one Carter Montgomery and 106 Jason Wills. Beauregard's Locker Van Noy and 113. And 120 is Eli Sanders of Smith Station, who we just watched just before from Jordan for the 126 weight division. And while we wait for the third place match to be finished so we can get ready for the next weight class of 132 between Tatum and Shepard, we'll be back in just a moment here on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
Is here. Glenn Smiths closing out the year. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Terrains. New full-size GMC Sierras almost $15,000 off. New GMC Terrain Elevations as low as $289 per month. Or take advantage of 0% financing plus no payments until April of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Imagine making your dreams a reality, achieving your goals and aspirations, and having a financial partner that understands your dreams never sleep. At Kinetic Credit Union, we're more than just a bank. We're 40,000 members strong with local service, personal connections, and a nationwide network. Leading-edge technology to help you make financial decisions easier, smarter, and safer. We are Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
We've already seen winners for the 120-pound weight. Sometime after this match, we'll have the coach on. We get Russell Scott, third and half, and no one else happens at some point. We're with us, like to get some of these coaches involved. Wrestling program from Max Brown, starts off now. Farmer in the white. Was good. Just the reverse in the 2 points. Can't put Tatum on his back. If he's trying to get that right toe down, Tatum there with his turnover to his front side. The near fall there. Darian Shepard, he gets 4 points and takes a 6-3 lead. Usually at the second game, at Tatum. Shepard got a hold of that left leg, trying to get Tatum down to the ground as Tatum tries to get out of the circle. One escape there for Tatum as he got out of it, separated. Another reset in the center. Coach Scott talking to the official now to make sure the score is right. Get ready to reset here with 104 in this first period in the title match at 132 between Elijah Tatum and Darian Shepard. The second two Burton wrestlers to make the finals. Elijah Tatum, the fifth team, Tatum gets to take 3 points and he goes back in front 7-6. With 40 seconds left in the first period, Shepard throwing that right arm behind the neck of Tatum. Now Tatum didn't make the top of Shepard in time. Shepard trying to reach that shoulder and get that. Shepard trying to find his way out of it. Got toward the end of this one. 10 seconds left to go. Stay fighting, you know, keep fighting, keep in. Keeping those pillars off the net. Shepard rolls into his front side. That'll be the end of the first period. 3 more points going to Tatum there to give him a 10-6 lead through the first period. In an active match. We've got to see both of these guys wrestle this year already. We've Tatum wrestle twice. The second time was in Shepard. Tatum is extremely active out there, very aggressive. Seems to be the monster of Smiths Station High School. It's some pressure on. We're ready to start here. Shepard, in defensive position as he tries to get out and get the escape point. He's down 10-6 right now. 127 Tatum, 122 pound level Shepard right now. Hold the left leg. And Shepard throws that right arm over, trying to get behind the neck of Tatum and spin out. Tatum maintaining control, staying at the top. Roll Shepard over on the side of Shepard, keeping that happening. Staying on that front side and trying to find a way to get out of this position. At least get the escape, maybe a reverse. Tatum not giving them any opportunity right now. Maintaining control over that right leg, the right arm around the neck of Shepard right now. Put Shepard on his feet. Pippen trying to roll in and does so. Another 4-point near fall there for Tatum, gives him a 13-6 lead. Late here in the second period. We get down to about 35 seconds left in this one. Sheppy trying to put that shoulder off the ground. Tatum staying all over. Sheppy was to roll back over to the front side and gets another 4 points. Making it 18-6 now. They're starting to wear down Shepherd. 2 near falls back to back here. But it seems like he's got Shepherd on that pack now with a leg up in the air, trying to get those shoulders onto the ground. The official trying to get position and see if he can get him. And he's pinch on. Was Tatum. Elijah Tatum wins first place as the Smiths Station Panthers' fourth win of the tournament. And Darian Shepherd Fraternal takes second in a great match between these two young men in the 132-round weight division. Tough match out there for the two. And after that, we'll take a break here as we get ready for 138 between Harry Grant of Beulah and Alistair Martin of Smiths Station. Actually, we're rolling. They're ready to go. Thought we got the weight of the constellation match going on, but it seems like they're already putting it over there ready to go. Congratulations, winners. In your play, from the grain, with 38 in place from the Harry last 20 catch it crying 38 basically. In your game from Jerry High School, Bouncer 126 weight division winner. Justin Ford, third. Saw him win that 2 matches ago. So right now we've got tournament winner out of Culver, Montgomery, over to Smith Station, Jordan, and Smith Station again. They continue to rack up the points here as far as team total goes. But right now with these tournaments, it's about 130 people looking places. My God in Columbus, great thing. And for Berkeley, from here we go. And the 138-pound weight division between the state placer last year and Harry Grant of Beulah. You see him in the gold and the black. Alistair Martin in the white. Smith Station outfit with the black trim. Points go here. Harry Grant's going to be here in the green leg band. Alistair Martin with the red. We're 30 seconds into the first period. Still no points got yet. They both went on the circle. We'll start back over here in the center in neutral position. Alistair Martin trying to get down low, trying to find somewhere to shoot on Grant. Grabs that right leg and they both go to the ground. Both get back up. Grant in the hold of the legs of Martin. Trying to get the takedown here, but Martin got a hold of the leg. 3 points. Going to Grant, though. He takes a 3-0 lead here with a minute to go in the first period. Trying to get that right shoulder of Martin over the right. Martin able to roll over to the front. After he gets 4 points on the near fall for Grant. Makes it 7-0 here now. In favor of the Beulah Bobcat. See him try to roll it back over on that right shoulder again, but Alistair Martin able to get onto his front side and avoid the pinfall.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency.
Keeping the hold on him. Trying to get that left shoulder onto the field. And another 4 points. on the near fall for Grant. That puts them up now 11-0 with 15 seconds left in the first period. Get stopped. So you kind of roll in there, and Alistair Martin trying to get out of it, unable to do so. At the end of the first period is 11-0 in favor of Grant. Jay Flick looks on the board to see who gets what's the big one in the first green. So Brandon influence getting to neutral to start. I think here. 6 to 14 title matches going on today on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Being like they got sponsors Wrestler Six, get the great union, Memphis Brandon podcast, you guys, as well as Miss Carol Virginia State Farm Insurance. You see Grant Super getting up underneath Allison Martin here, trying to get another take team. It's still 11-0 right now in favor of Harry Grant from Mueller. Now 14 after the takedown. He's got a 15 down. If he couldn't ever take down one more year fall, Harry Grant will take this one by technical fall here. If he's able to do so. Got Alistair Martin on the ropes here, 14-0 deficit. About 40 seconds going into the second period. Now, we'll be joined here by Coach Russell Scott from Jordan High School. We just saw two of his wrestlers get in the tournament. Justin Ford winning first place. Darian Shepard getting second place in this big tournament here. How's it feel having all these kids? I've known them since '99. So, and you've been at it for a while. Man, is to keep this program at the elite level for us coming out of Columbus. A lot of people know, if anything, it's going to be successful at Jordan High School. It's going to be the racing program year in, year out. How do you manage these kids? And what kind of, throughout the years, what have you seen where progression goes with these kids?
There's not a real big person in our school some students and because of that, it's not the state's not so that hits me. You know what I'm saying? That hits me. Yeah, they really work on with just pushing on some their side. So you know, I just look for it to share.
It's awesome out there. We just saw Harry Grant win by technical fall. The Beulah High School Bobcats taking down Alistair Martin at Smiths Station. And with Coach, like you said, with not really being a middle school program on with wrestling goes, but a lot of these other schools we see them like the Smiths Station and some eighth graders that are able to wrestle Martin. You see a lot of these. We're going to have these middle schools that are feeder programs for them. And it goes through most sports like that. The Grange has one there with True and Grange, Callaway. They all have these. It's almost like a designated middle school where these kids they run the same kind of programs. Yeah, they run the same kind of program. They do the same kind of coaching that the head coach of the high school wants. So then when they get to the high school level, you have to do that. So being able to get these kids, and wrestling not being the most popular sport in the Southeast, but it's growing. So we're starting to see that now. Kids getting D1 scholarships coming out of Georgia and now coming down. Now, a lot of the times you only heard about it in the Midwest and the Northeast as far as they're getting in state, you know, Minnesota, series like that. It's awesome to see the growth around here. It's awesome to see the fact that we can have these big tournaments be 17, 230, right as far as they can go, the team. It's time. So being able to keep it as a 2A school return, not being the highest enrollment as far as it goes, but to keep that athleticism, you get the athletes. Right. And then in the classroom as well, being able to be great student athletes. That's the first one. In the second class, Frank Jordan High School, taking varying different. From the class, starts sure. So that and each meeting got this big look about them for and the connection. One of them is up and running again. So that's the great news.
Rest of the team play. They're all right. Right, man. It's the wrong federal. And it's there. The pace. Gotta be. Amy, Jack, Freddy, to other space kids. What that happens. Look for the one out there.
Oh, exactly. It's not the easiest thing. Is now we've got the 144-pound weight division between Jerry Rivera of Kendrick, 21-1 on the season, going against Devontae Smith of Russell County, who's 23-5. So we got to see a good match here. And then, Coach, I like to joke around. I was talking with Brian Easton earlier. I was like, back in 98, 99, you tried to get me to wrestle my senior. I tried. And I didn't. I thought I was in shape till I went out. 2 minutes on the mat feels like a half hour. So I was like, I don't know if this is me.
But you tried.
Oh yeah, I tried. I got out there and I got out there and I tried. And I was like, ooh, I'm tired. I think we're good. Like I think that's the earliest I ever took a nap in high school.
But Ray, even if you did have to
Exactly.
because of that, you went there just for that shit.
Oh, exactly.
You still remember it to this day.
Yeah.
That's why you mentioned it.
Oh, exactly. And I mean, I talk about that too. I mean, you think about it as far as the technicality goes, the people who are doing it, the guys that you coach, Ryan Brody, wrestling. So I was like, I ain't supposed to get pulled up last week, but it happened. And I was like, all right, this ain't. It is. It is. And it's like, I tell everybody, this is, and being able to cover it so far this year with North Alabama Sports Live, I've grown to love the sport more, especially being down here. And seeing these kids, because you see the intensity, you see the amount of work that goes into being out there. And I mean, I love watching how these kids just take it, but then they also got that camaraderie amongst everybody.
It's a mutual respect.
Yeah.
You got a guy that wrestles 285 pounds, he still respects that 100% that he's getting. They'll never catch up, but he sees with that pulse. He's got these, and he's a master at his own weight class. So you're powerful. You get those kids who they can't help but respect you. You're good. Exactly. What school you go to, that's where that camaraderie is.
Exactly. And I get to see it here as you see it kind of between schools as well. You think about other sports, basketball, football, softball, baseball. You don't get a whole lot of intertwining between schools.
Everybody's
Yeah.
here, irrespective of what you do. That school you know is when you got the long term,
Oh, exactly. You can see it. They'll come out here, they'll face one another and go at it toe to toe for 6 minutes on some of the time blocks. And afterwards, they're hanging out, eating together. Having notes. Exactly. Joking around and being able to see it. And for a long time here, like I know you've done a lot of things as far as tournaments go and getting these kids more involved in higher, more higher intensity and higher competition as it goes here. And it kind of prepares them for later in the season when it comes into those states, the duels, the tournaments. So just get these kids to go breaking out of this whole thing and just playing in Columbus. You come out here against kids. I mean, this is a level competition even here. We're not just supposed to.
Yeah. It's not it both tried to embrace the door. So he's not questions.
Yeah, it's definitely a mental game. That's something about those solo sports is completely different. I mean, even though some of the sports I say golf, it's not as athletically taxing, but it's still that mental aspect to it. So, like you said, being here wrestling, it's a mental thing. Yeah, you might give up for even by getting taken down. That doesn't mean it's over. You got to fight back up, get that reversal, get that escape, and try to get those points back.
You're not sure.
Yeah.
And I mean,
That's it wasn't one of the parents. It's called especially the mom. Mama sees the boy out there. Once you got a boy in basically a legal fight. Going on right here on the path. They're getting they're the mama ready to play, but they want to see that baby neck get out there. Yep. They see that neck get a little bit of that back. They're ready to go out there and fight for this kid out there putting this to them. So it's amazing to watch. See, here we go with the first hero league going on. Trying to see who's here in the league. Looks like Jerry Rivera got the lead right now. For hero. He's another great great. Watch it last week. Get you at Durham High School and that little guys. Yep, it's amazing how they're being able to see. A lot of these kids are going to talk to some of these other coaches and other programs as well, like talk to the Hardaway coaches. These really last week, and they're trying to build that program. You know, this to me, it gives these kids there's a good thing. Want to be able to be a multi-sport athlete because it teaches them all the different things to be able to get that thing. So even if you don't make it to college, you should not score. My God, that's you've got some mental fortitude to battle against anything. Something that doesn't work. Happens at school. You've got that mental fortitude to go, all right, this is just temporary. You know, and everything I try to tell people when I coach, I teach people down every different backgrounds, but it's all about everything's temporary. It's permanent. So it's always that's really things watching this stuff teaches everybody. Like I said earlier, with it getting taken down, that's a temporary thing. Come back to that. Still got it was early in the first. You're down 6-0 after being taken down twice. Guess what? Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Still got it. Just get that last period. Oh, exactly. And that's why we're having you and Jared back last year. That was good fix. He comes to the wrestling program as well. Another great guy around town. It's one of those things that taught me, you know, it's got to get through life. Like anything happen. But you always find a way. They say, there's nothing stays negative for follow watching out. Just come up, shake it all. This is long, juicy, to next game. Exactly. They're all the way through. See Rivera out of 11 to 1. Second three. Wait a minute. Yeah, he got along now. Right back now. Is going to get that title. The Cherokee takes it with them. Now we get ready for the 150. I like to think third place from north side of Lawrence. It's better than here with us here. In the picnic player, you're ready to be now. I'm working.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And we're back here at the Smiths Station Invitational on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We just got finished talking with Coach Russell Scott from Jordan High School. He's been there for a while, like I said, since 98, 99 school year. He's been there 7 years at the school, also in that program. Now we got the 150 match going on between Christian Black and LaGrange and Taylor Well from Central. Christian Black, the Green Lake fans. Taylor Well with the green, red. And now Christian Black already accepts this. Taylor Williams, the red residual. We just saw the last match, Jerry over a middle winning the title in the 144-pound weight division. Good kid coming out of Kendrick High School. Like to see a little bit of the diversity as far as school goes. The titles here. This goes to them partially. Really escaping, obviously. Right now, we've already went through 7 of these matches here. Got 6 ethnic schools within title. So another 3 points that goes to Black. And that's one thing here with the first period has been down to about 5 seconds. Trying to maintain control over Taylor Well. Kind of been the end of the first period. And that's right here from this Smiths Station Invitational. We're not getting right Easton. Athletic representative this out here today. Coach Tommy Sanders. Had them both on the broadcast. Coach Russell Scott for third. And our sponsor, Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. We're starting the second period. Neutral position for the two. Christian Black, a 10-1 lead over Taylor Well, looking to win the Grange title here at the 150-pound weight division. Well, shoots down low and grabs the right leg, and Black. Now, he wants to stay off the ground and shows he's got the right arm underneath the left arm of Wells. He's trying to get out of that grip. Now he's got the right leg of Wells bent back as he's trying to roll him over, walk him backwards. He's trying to look out back on the ground, trying to get those shoulders down. Now he's got position on him. Trying to stay on top of him, not letting him get to the escape point. 13-1 now. Christian Black. Taylor Well here in 115 weight division. 45 seconds left in the 6th period. He's trying to get a hold of that right leg now, coming across to the left ankle. Trying to maintain control over Well now. He's got to keeping that hand on him so he doesn't get the escape point. Under 30 seconds left in the 2nd period. Well, trying to get out of it and get an escape or reversal with Black. Making sure that doesn't happen now with that right hand through behind the right leg of Well. And he's going to finish the 2nd period. Is it still 13-1 in favor of Christian Black, the LaGrange Granger. Been a fun day so far here today, Ricky. A couple good coaches on the broadcast today and an athletic part. We're about halfway through this title. 3 more points going to Christian Black, and he gets a technical fall. Just Granger gives him a 16-1 lead in the win. The Pickering. Taylor Well from Central Atlantic City takes 2nd place. Christian Black to the Pickering and the title in the 150-pound weight division. All right, give us 8 runs. So far today. So these kids out here wrestling all others. Teams that are confident in others. Like it's not just the team itself that winning. I think 157 with that North Mitchell like it. He'll be wearing the red leg and twisting the fly from the station with the green on. Tristan Black, 18-7.
Down your mouth at 157 pounds. Frank Douglas for Victor.
Like it's
You're taking from the motorcycle.
With 157-pound weight division title here at Smiths Station Invitational at Smiths Station High School. Take a step, speak. Right. So the day so far out of 14, and he started with a 106. So you know, trying to feel each other out at this point. Nobody wants to be too aggressive. Makes the keep down low. Noah Mitchell, able to fight him off and keep him from getting taken down to the ground. And goal! Overtime player, goal! Watch it fall. Forehead to forehead, trying to feel each other out, see who can get up underneath the other one to get the takedown. Halfway through the first period, Noah Mitchell gets underneath Platt this time, trying to get him down to the ground. Able to get out of it. They both look outside the circle. Good defense and sprawling by Tristan Platt. Mitchell will definitely get the takedown in there. He's over the end. It's kind of Platt gets up underneath Mitchell again. They're both locked up in the status up top. And 3 points for Platt on the takedown. If you control the pitcher here to get to the ground. Down to about 20 seconds. The man looking at his leg, thinking of that left shoulder climb. He's trying to roll over to the correct side now. Just back over, flipping shoulder to shoulder, trying to get some kind of way to get to the end of this first period so he can get out of it. And that's at the end of the first period. Mike, able to clear it. It's a 4-point near fall there for Noah Mitchell as he takes a 6-3 lead here for the first period. As they're ready to start the second period. Noah Mitchell in the defensive to start this one off. Fire. Able to grab a hold of the arms there so Mitchell couldn't get out of it and get the escape point off the bat. And fire. You can't control they get the 3 points. Get 1 point escape from Mitchell finally there 37 seconds into the second period. 7-3 now for the Opelika Bulldogs. Mitchell trying to shoot the crimson back Wyatt. Now hold that left leg now, trying to get him up, drop into the ground. Stubbs gets a 3 points on the takedown and takes the 10-3 lead. 50 seconds left in the second period. Noah Mitchell trying to maintain control from the top. Flying inside. Trying to find a way to get him to the ground. So he's making the rest for the nose. You got an illegal hold there against Noah Mitchell. So 1 point goes to Tristan Platt. That makes it 10-4 now here in the second period. 28 seconds left in the second period. Again, it's 3 periods, 2 minutes apiece here at high school wrestling. It's quiet. This will start this now. Straight quiet. These are the 10-5 advantage for Lower Michigan. And they both end up outside the circle. They'll start back again. It's still position. Second period. Lower Michigan still with a 10-5 advantage over Tristan Client. We get ready here for the third and final period of this match. Here. See if Noah Mitchell can maintain advantage here and keep the point total up above Client. Get the victory. Client is going back. An upset. Noah Mitchell here in the third period. Skate. Noah Mitchell here to start off this third period. Makes it 11-5 now in favor of the Opelika Bulldogs over Tristan Client at Smiths Station. Client trying to find some way to get what Mitchell gets some tempos in the defense. Third period. He'll get the victory here to start this one off with a 157 victory for the Opelika Bulldog over Tristan Client at Smith Station. That'll rattle them off now. We got 200 win for 106. Parker Van Noy Beauregard wins for 113. Eli Sandler from Smith Station wins at 120. Justin Ford from Jordan High School wins at 126. Elijah Tatum at 132. Smith Station. Harry Grant from Beulah wins at 138. Jerio Rivera, 144 railway class, wins for Kendrick. Christian Blake of LaGrange wins at 150. Opelika wins 150. Out of the nine race in third place is the win. So in the second place, back for the 165 win.
Gear up for the holidays with great offers from Glenn Smiths Chevrolet. Right now, get a new Chevy Silverado 4x4 Crew Cab, discounted up to $14,750 off MSRP. Or a new Chevy Traverse, discounted up to $6,000 off. And the new Chevy Equinox is up to $5,000 off. Plus, we'll make your season even brighter with no payments until April. Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
And we're back here getting ready for the 165-pound weight division title. Paycheck Auburn, Ladanian Sosine from Russell County. Paycheck 2025 on the season. Sosine 19-1. 3 points going to Paycheck. Same with the Green Lake Band on. Sosine and Russell County with the red. Paycheck 22-5 on the season. Sosine 19-1. Matchup between two extremely tough wrestlers here at the 165-pound weight division. Right now, Paycheck with a 3-0 lead and 120 left to go in the first period. And 2 points. Winner being on that wrestler to give our that is back on top of Sosine now. And he's rolled Sosine over onto his back, and Sosine trying to keep that right shoulder off the ground, trying to flip over. He's able to flip out of that one. And he's on top of him. Trying to get those shoulders down on the ground, but Sosine able to roll over onto his front side. 4 more points for Patchak on the near fall. Makes it 9-0 with 40 seconds left to go in the first period. and taking Sosine down to the time, staying on top of him. Sosine able to roll out of it, get off those shoulders. Patchak staying on top of him though. Trying to get that pinfall. He's trying to get that left shoulder onto the ground. Now Sosine able to flip up over it, get that right shoulder off. 4 more points to Patchak. Makes it 13-0 here towards the end of this first period with just 5 seconds remaining. And that's the end of the first period, 13-0. Then he gets 3 more on the takedown there. They have 16. So Patchak period wins by technical fall. 16-0 over Ladanian Sosine. Here's a technical fall by majority, won by more than 15. So that's how the match ends without a pinfall. In the technical fall there. Now the match still going on next time. Next up, Max will have Mason Boykin from LaGrange. He came in 4th in state last year at the 175-pound weight class, going against Gordon Peters of Opelika. With the 3rd place match still going on the other mat. We'll take ourselves a little break here. We get ready to get some of our sponsors in here so y'all can pay some bills. Here towards Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back in just a moment.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
I stand alone with fire inside, with passion burning in my veins.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
And we're back here on Georgia Alabama Sports. Christian Lions. We are ready now for the 175 from the Speaking of like it, we'll have that. Here's they go for another one with Jordan Peters going up against Mason Boykin of LaGrange here at the 175 pound. All right, Reggie, from you know we're going to see Boykin. Going third place is from Jumping. And we've seen it hard today from the white guy. Overguard. Six. Now we get ready for this 175 pound weight match up here for the title between the LaGrange Ranger and the Opelika Bulldog. Mason Boykin in the all blue with the green leg band. Jordan Peters with the gray with the red trim and the red leg band. 3 points on the takedown by Boykin. Trying to get that left shoulder onto the ground, but Opelika's Jordan Peters able to move out of it. Boykin staying on top of him, though. Got to hold that right leg. Trying to roll the backside. Peters able to roll over the skill. 3 more points with the control for Boykin. Mason Boykin of LaGrange. He picks Peters up on the ground. Track has to bring him back down. Able to do so with Peters stays on his front side. Still 6-0. Starting to approach about 30 seconds left to go here in this first period. Boykin trying to keep that right foot in bounds so they don't have to reset in the middle of the circle. Trying to keep the ball out. And they both end up outside the circle and they'll return to the center. And it seems like when we get a little bit of timeout, seems like one of the contacts came out for Boykin had to replace his eye contact means. 125. We're getting here towards the end of this first period now. They got time going down on the clock and a timeout from Boykin as he gets his contact replaced. And we'll finish up through that list of the wrestlers we had going on here. Harry Grant, 138 from Beulah. Alistair Martin, Smiths Station. 144, Jerry O. Rivera of Kendrick. Over Devontae Smith of Russell County, 150. Christian Black of LaGrange. Mason Morgan's team won the title of the tournament over Taylor Rail from Central Phoenix City at the 150 weight division. I'll get ready here with 16 seconds left to go in the first period. Jordan Peters in defensive position and tries to get a point on the skate. Reversal. Boykin stays on top of him and gets him down to the ground here. That right foot staying inside the circle. And as soon as it comes up, and that's going to be 1 second left here in the first period. Still 6-0 in favor of Boykin. Flipping now to be up to point, you know how they're going to do it. Start here in the position. 6 minutes. Like a rebound Jordan Peters. Peters trying to shoot down low, but Boykin get on top of Peters, trying to get that short down, trying to roll him. Peters takes a little Boykin take down a fourth over reversal. 11-0 now. Boykin here. 30 left to go in the second period. What? That's that top here. That's the top here. Trying to maintain control here. Gets back to the top of Peters. Keeping one hand on him, so it's not an escape, but he still gets Peters gets his escape point. Zibbo stand back up now, 11-1 in favor of Boykin. And another 3 points on the takedown by Boykin makes it 14-1 here with a minute to go in the second period. And another point for the escape from Peters, 14-2 now. Boykin sprawling out. Center. So we're restarting the center. Here the officials trying to tell them to get there before that left kick by Boykin now. 14-2, 40 seconds left on the second period. One more takedown. Bob Boykin can get him the title and give them the 10th fall. Station Amari Allen. 190. Big match here, the 190 weight division between two state qualifiers here in the state of Alabama. Amari Allen for Smiths Station and Jason Wood for Beulah. Now it's some difference. Everybody else. Wait. Man, but he's still man when he's expected to get 197. Again, that's great. Everybody here, especially mostly amazing tournament out here for the wrestling tournament in the community. Smiths High School is ready to start with the match between Allen and Boone. Allen, for Smiths Station in the white or the black team and the green leg band. Jason Hood for Beulah, the gold and black with the red leg band. See who can get the advantage here, trying to find a mistake or follow the other one. You know, top on the 3-point for the takedown of the game, control over hips. Hiding on top of his head on this front side on the mat. Maintain control. You can go from trying to get outside the circle and resetting. Good. Trying to make his way out here so they can reset and get out from under Amari Allen's grasp. And they will start back over in the center now. Both of them end up outside the circle. 3-0 still for Amari Allen with 34 seconds left in the first period. Good. We'll start off this one in defensive position. Trying to get a point or two off of the skateboard reversal coming out of the restart. Now, we have a stay on top of the game match of the maintain control and keep us out this period on top without allowing the point from Hood. Maury Allen 20-2 on the season. Jason Hood 17-3. Two great athletic, strong wrestlers here. It's like they're trying to run this one out. So we're going to start back over here after a little bit of a stalemate. No movement going on. So the official decided to restart really good. Back into pistol position. 5 seconds left to go here in the first period. 3-0 in favor of Maury Allen. And it's going to be the first one. 3-0. Maury Allen. Start off the second period in defensive position. So let's get out of it and get another step. Point for the escape. Zero, another point. For Hood from Beulah. 4-1 now. Maury Allen. 1:45 left in the second period. Allen staying aggressive, on top of Hood again. And another 3 points for the Smiths Station. But gets out of it. The first mistake can be made, and an escape point for Hood makes it 7-2. It's 1:30 left in the second period. Looking at outside the circle with a reset in the center. Back off in neutral position this time. So we have a stoppage going on here. That's it. Somebody may have been the end of the second period. See what's going on as the referee goes over to the scores table to try to figure this one out. A great match going on here. Maury Allen with a 7-2 lead over Jason Hood of Beulah. In Smiths Station, 10 guys go to the title match here in all 14 weight classes. Again, 10 guys pick it up. Right now, though, Smiths Station only 2 guys. So win it. You have 3 more to go, counting Maury Allen. So out of the 7 that have already wrestled for Smiths Station, 2 have won it. One can out of place. Make your way. Title. His weight class. Start off in this position here. 1:25 left to go in the period. He's down low on Allen. Allen over now. Try to maintain. He tries to reverse it on it. With tapping on top of the head. He's got to get on top of him and get control and get the points. And he does. He gets that 3 points. It takes a 10-2 lead with a minute left to go in the period. Trying to get that left arm and get it up on him, try to pull Jason Wick now. Boy, looks over to the front side, and Mari Allen gets on top. Mari Allen trying to maintain control of the first 30 seconds left to go in the period. Setting foul for locking hands with Mari Allen. So 1 point left to let you hit now to the treatment. We start with Hood in defensive position here to start this with 16 seconds left to go in the second period. Mari Allen stays on top, keeping control of Hood. Under 10 seconds left to go in the period. Second left as they get ready to restart now. Are they going to start from neutral position with just a second? And that's going to end the second period. We'll start the third period off in neutral position. Mari Allen still the lead there. Jason Hills, 10-5 now. Mari Allen with the lead here. 2 minutes left to go in this match. 15 minutes against the Canada game. Mari Allen is taking 13-5 lead. Get over. Mari Allen looks like Coach Samuel's going to have a conversation here with the official. 1 more point going to Jason Hood to make it 13-6. Coach Sanders not too happy with the officials' call there. I can't argue with that. Seems like twice he's tried to get a Mari Allen for some kind of interlocking of the hands or illegal grabbing. Take a little pause in action again. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. Help to bring these broadcast to you guys and shine a light on these wrestlers here in the local community. A lot of great athletes here at this level, and you get to see it all here today on Georgia Alabama Sports Live here in the Smiths Station Invitational. Great job. We had a nice little meal to start off here when we got here today. They had a nice little spread back there for us, ready to go for the tournament. They got some ham and dressing, which I probably didn't need. Uh, but it gave me a little bit of fuel to get through the rest of these matches here. We've had some good conversations so far today. Coach Tommy Sanders, Smith Nation, Ryan Easton, the athletic director, and then the head wrestling coach at Jordan, and athletic director as well, Russell Scott. We were able to talk to some of these guys today and get some insight into the wrestling community. But right now, we'll start off 1:36 left in the third period. Let's start neutral. Mari Allen with a 13-7 lead. 13-8. I'm sorry. They just gave 1 point to Hood and made 13-8. Mari Allen. Good. Trying to see, get on low, sprawling out. Allen. You're going to get 3 more points if we got control. We make 16-8. 16-9. He let him escape, trying to get another takedown and try to win this one by technical. Frozen in on 1 minute left to go in this match. Mari Allen with a 16-9 lead over Jason Hood from Bueller. Mari Allen shoots down low, gets the left leg. Oh, good. And we got stalemate here. We'll start back in neutral position. 39 seconds left. Trying to get the third weight class title here at this invitational for the Smiths Station Panthers. Good. Guys are shooting for the Mariana squad. This is back right. 3 more points to make it 19-9. Well, here's another one on the escape. 19-10 now. With 15 seconds left to go in the match. Trying to maintain here with about 5 seconds left to go. And 3 points for Hood. If he got control, makes it 19-13. But too little, too late. As Amari Allen wins the 190-pound weight class to go 21-2 on the season and win the title here. Congratulations to Amari Allen in a well-fought match between him and Jason Hood at Bueller. The Bobcat. Upcoming between Xerxes Ellison and Smiths Station High School. Up Dothan at 19-11. 175-pound winners over there at the other end. Right. Tournament being ran out here at Smiths Station today. You see a lot of the people still in the crowd, still hanging on, waiting to watch the rest of these guys. We just got 2 more. The matches so far in this tournament. Pinfall. In a minute, 20 now. It's had to be on the well, when the interpretation Xerxes against Dothan's Jadavius Lamine. Let's go. He tries to bring him down to the ground. Both in about South Dakota, that's not like our pressure. So 0-0, 119 left in the first period. Xerxes in second state last year. He committed to Washington University. I mean, got to get a hold of him at 3 points. And control goes to Xerxes. There's about 50 seconds left in the first period. He's trying to roll in on his backside, trying to walk him over. Ellison flirting his dick on that top half of Lamine. You see the person trying to make sure to see if those silver blades touch and gets the pinfall. And he gets the pinfall. 20 seconds left in the first period. Xerxes Ellison gets the victory and another title in the tournament for Smiths Station. Their 4th wrestler to win in their weight division. His teammates here, and Amari Allen, as all 4 of them have won first place in the tournament so far. And we've got 1 more weight division left to go here with the heavyweights coming up at 285 with Alex Britton and Tevin McNeil. And with that, as we wait for that to get ready to go, we'll be back here in just a minute with Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, For the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Gear up for the holidays with great offers from Glenn Smiths Chevrolet. Right now, get a new Chevy Silverado 4x4 Crew Cab, discounted up to $14,750 off MSRP. Or a new Chevy Traverse, discounted up to $6,000 off. And the new Chevy Equinox is up to $5,000 off. Plus, we'll make your season even brighter with no payments until April. Glenn Smiths Chevrolet in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
There we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hula Hands serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Hula Hands delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And we're back here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live at the Smiths Station Invitational. I'm joined here by the newly crowned 215-pound weight division champion here, 13 Ellison. Watching good history board of and he made different crossing middle tingle. Sir, Jim Miller came from breath. Bringing you to that. Very great athletic program. They're like the 8th oldest school in the nation. And I mean, I'm excited to be a part of that culture. And then as a team, the wrestling team, they're ranked top 10 in the nation. So it's great things that you know. Awesome, man. I love it. So we're talking about get that notoriety, get that recognition, and going to these D1 schools have been able to so you know, that ability to do calling out everything. I grew up with the same thing as now we're getting ready to watch a teammate here, the 5-pound Alex Britton taking on Tevin Macfield of Callaway. Alex Brick, another one of these guys that's been talked to Sanders before. He's had to open in the spring for Alex kind of turn that corner. It seems like he's done so far. It's really true. I mean,
Yes, sir. I definitely agree. You know, he's been working on all off season, in between football games, and practice together some time. He's really made a great progress.
how exciting to see a campus like up there in Virginia. You know, the weather's probably nicer. So
Well, yeah, that's great.
oh, yeah. I'm excited for you, man. I was glad to hear that when I saw you got scholarship. I was like, you know, man, I'm glad these kids out here, that work starting to pay off. And it's not, you know, being the school it is. I was looking on there earlier, watching the league. I think the average GPA to get into that school is over 4.0. I mean, it's not your normal athletics first type of university. You're going to go there. If anything, you're prepared to get out of college. You know, it's not just the wrestling. It's not just to be an athlete. You want to be more than that. You know, the wrestling can take people so far physically, like we talked about earlier. Mentally, it's prepared for life with football. Now we're seeing young men with self-growth and they're kind of seeing it's just it's the truth. I mean, showcase some of the guys being seen. Sam Randy's here. What do you think Coach Sanders has done as far as throughout high school where he's going into the senior year?
Well, he's still a disciplined.
That's good, man. That's good. It's always good to have that kind of ability that you look around and you want to look out for the best for you. It's one of those things where you, at that age, as a teenager, I know myself, like it's easy to kind of want to lay down. You're like, man, I'm tired today. I don't feel up to it. I ain't feeling 100%. I'm gonna relax. And then we got people like you said earlier, the father, it's just Coach Campbell. You know, not only about the school, but about the schools that help the student athletes as well. How's it felt to have guys like that just knowing that people of the administration have everything in the arms as a student athlete?
It just feels great to that.
Coaches and most of the it's coming up. Apparently, you're hard work and you work at this. You're gonna be able to go there to top team and get the degree that you want. I know your parents and that's a good thing right there. Mom and dad ain't got to turn. If I take down stay in the outlet. Yeah, one of those years ago, I mean, you split teammates. I mean, I'm really you're the fourth one of these teammates that's in these tournaments that are they get it. They can be able to wrestle against others. Like you got a defending state champion, you got a Maury Allen, or one line. His so they kind of give up their team this that competitive nature practice and all as well. So that's it kind of helps when you got teammates who also want to dominate and win and want you to do the same as well. So I'm sure if we were to go to practice, it'd probably be wow.
Yes, sir. So always after being a Mara, we're always give after every time we got Alex was up big best.
experience me. I get wrong like it.
Oh, yeah, if anything, that'll make you work a little bit. Like I said, you got to go against some other 215 guys. The rest of Alex, I'm sure it feels a little bit easier without all that weight. It feels well, we're going to take a break here for the Jack the Memorial Entry timeout. We got a guy here on the mat. Matt, I'd like to thank you, man. Dirk Neese for being here today. Good broadcast with us. Again, the newest Washington League general in the wrestling program. Another tournament champ today in the 215-pound weight division. And we'll be back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Alex Britton still with a 4-0, 4-1 now after the escape. Kevin Lackfield. Alex Britton 22-4 on the season coming into this match. We get the restart here. 15 seconds and counting. Let's go in the period. Trying to finish out this period in the third period with the lead in the 285. So the last title match of this tournament. Again, I'd like to congratulate the other champions so far today. We got Justin Wells from Parker 106 and 113. Is Parker Van Noy from Beauregard. 120, Eli Simmons from Smiths Station. 126, Justin Ford of Jordan High School. Jackets. Elijah Tatum from Smith Station High School. 132 pounds weight. Henry Grant from Beulah at 138. 144, Jerry Rivera from Kendrick. 150. We got a little weight there from Kevin Macfield to get off the screen to the table. 150, Christian Black from LaGrange with a victory. Noah Mitchell from Opelika winning the 157 weight division. Nassich Patrick from Auburn winning the 165. Mason Boykin from LaGrange, 175-pound weight class champion. 180, Amari Alex from Smiths Station. And we just saw 15 Ellison, the 215-pound weight division champion. Fourth Ames game still 4-1 in favor of Alex Britton with 120 left in the third period. And on the top of the 98, close to 1 minute to go. Britton trying to roll taking the field over. Backfield able to combat it. Alex Britton looking to be the fifth station champion to win the tournament today. And we'll have an injury timeout as Kevin Macfield gets seen to by the trainer out toward the edge. You can see Coach Sanders over here talking to Alex Britton, make sure he stays focused on this match. You got 30. We got not too long here to go here in the third period. Alex Britton can hold on with the 4-1 lead. Winless when it gets Smiths Station again. They're fifth wrestler out of 14 weight classes in the division. Seems like Kevin Macfield may have just needed a breather there with Alex Britton just finding on top of it. Keeping that weight on top, keeping that control. Now we're getting ready to go back to the center of the circle. Kevin Macfield will start off in defensive position when we restart. 46, 45 seconds to go in the match. Backfield. He's able to get out of the grass with bricks. Brick stays on top of him now. It's down to about 30 seconds left to go in the match. Still 4-1 in favor of Alex Brooklyn. One more point there for Alex Britton for hold from that team. Macfield, this team control here looks like, it's like Britton standing control like Macfield. Worn out going towards the end of this match here. This rest of the 285, as soon as somebody gets on top, it's tough to get out of the level. Got to keep this out first. And we're going to get this. Britt wins the 255-pound weight class. Kevin Macfield from Callaway High School. A great match here at the 255-pound weight for the champions. Alex this mistake. Towards the end here, we'll do some awards presentations, but we'll just take a break here for just a moment. We'll get ready for it here on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
Is here. Glenn Smiths.
I stand alone with fire inside, with passion burning in my veins.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
And we're back at the Smiths Station Invitational as we just finished this win by it's winning All-State Meathead Wrestling second place. On calendar for college. Getting off the mat. 2.5. Great kid on and off the mat. Xerxes Ellison is our Alex County All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. That's the first outstanding wrestler is from the needs to the athletic director Smith Station for having us and putting on one heck of a tournament this weekend, as well as Principal Adam Johnson, Coach Tommy Sanders, the Smith Station coach, coming on with us earlier today. Coach Russell Scott at Turkey coming on with us, and Xerxes Ellison, the wrestler for Smith Station. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic. This has been another outstanding tournament, throughout this whole thing we got here today for the finals. Another great time we've had out here today at Smith Station High School. Good game. But I shine a light on some of these. Wrestling doesn't get a whole lot of recognition anymore as far as the media, papers, or anything like that. So to be able to be out here and shine a light on these kids and get them out there. You got kids going to colleges now, wrestling scholarships down here in Georgia and Alabama. So to be able to see these kids out here, all their hard work and dedication being put out there to where everybody gets to see it now. Why you know now recognition as a football player or a baseball player, and they're starting to Justin Ford winning another award out there from Garden High School. So we got a lot of great programs here in Columbus, Alabama, Smiths Station, Phoenix City, Auburn. Travel from all over. We have teams from LaGrange and Callaway, Fargo, Montgomery. Again, we'd like to thank Brian Easton, Adam Johnson, out here, Smith Station. Next time, this women in this time on Jordan Sports.
Points, Opelika.